I started photographing babies when I had my own babies, and they're like 25 and 24 now. Long time ago, it's been more than 20 years. Been doing it professionally, like not as a hobby of my own children, but professionally for about 22 years now. I suck at wrapping, like newborn wrapping. I'm just not good at it. And so I was wrapping the babies because that's what the parents expected, and that's what other photographers in the industry were doing, but I wasn't doing it well. You know, when you hear a parent say, "Oh, she looks like a little burrito," I'm like, oh, it's not supposed to look like a burrito. But my babies were little burrito babies, long and skinny, and the wraps were just bad. And I'm like, there's got to be a way that you can do this and make it look good without doing it like this. And this idea popped in my mind that I could lay something over a bad wrap and fix it with something. And I started using it in the studio. But I didn't sell it on HomeSewn because I was embarrassed that I wasn't a better wrapper, even though I'd been photographing babies for years. I'm like, you should be a better wrapper. You should not need to cheat at wrapping. And one Saturday morning, I remember it like it was yesterday, I got out of bed and I'm like, you know what? I suck, and that's okay, because I found a way around it, and I bet there are a lot of people like me who suck at wrapping. And so I'm like, I'm gonna put this out there, and people might make fun of me. I don't care. And it just went crazy. Like, where can I get them? How can I get them? What colors? That morphed into a couple different wrap styles that we do now. And then eventually I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if for my wrapped minis, I didn't even have to take their outfit off. Like, they could come in a sleeper, and I didn't have to take their sleeper off. I could just put something over the sleeper to like neutralize the color and give me a good base. And then I could put the tuck wraps right over that. And so that's when I designed the under wrap and tested it and got it to the point where I'm like, okay, this works. Like, baby comes in, all dressed. I don't undress the baby. I just put the under wrap over and lay different tuck wraps over that. It's just, they make your pictures look better. If you're not a good wrapper, they just make your pictures look better. Plus, there are designs that we have that you can't get with traditional wraps. Like, we've got bows down the front made out of boho fabric or lace or things like that, which you can't get that from a traditional wrap. But also, even if you're good at wrapping, like, these things just speed up your sessions. The babies stay calmer, they stay asleep because you're not wrapping, unwrapping, wrapping, unwrapping. You're just wrapping once or putting an under wrap on, and then you're just swapping out the top layers. So you can get a bunch of different looks in a pretty short period of time.
Of course, when they come in, they're new parents. They're very sensitive to the environment and everything that you place under the baby, around the baby. So I have to be very careful with everything that I use. I've tried other wraps, and they're good companies also, but I feel like I have had more success with hers because they're very soft, they're very gentle. It just slides on very softly and easily. And I feel like that's the key to getting the wrap and the positioning correct, is that texture, that softness, the way it lays on the baby. I think she has that really in her advantage for the newborn photographers, plus the parents, because they want everything to be very safe. That's the first one. After that, they usually have confidence in me. For the second one, they're just like, hey, you're doing all of them. I see how easy, how the transitions have gone. You know, they feel comfortable. And I think if you make the clients feel comfortable, you sell yourself.
So I have a team of women who sew. They're right here in Central Indiana. They all sew at home in their spare time. It really allows us to pivot and add new styles, to see what's working, scrap anything that's not working, put new styles in the shop. Like, I found a fabric that I liked, I bought it, it was in the shop the following week because I just loved it, and I'm like, gotta do this. The other reason I love it is because we're employing these women who, you know, they want to make some extra money for their family, whether it's, you know, to pay the bills or to go on a vacation, whatever it's for. It just allows them to make money in a really flexible schedule on their time. I mean, just so many people are like, I was going to give up on newborn photography. I mean, to think that someone loves to photograph babies, you know, if they were thinking about leaving the industry and doing something else or not doing newborns because they couldn't wrap and now they can, like, that is cool to get those notes. It's really cool.